please show your appreciation, please, for the 2 finalists for the women's grand final. I remind everybody that the canteen is open. There's a good selection of food and beverage available, and there is a designated wet area for beers which you can buy from the canteen. The only alcohol allowed to be consumed on the ground has to be purchased from the canteen and drunk in a designated wet area behind the goal adjacent to the canteen. We'd like you to respect that regulation, please. And also remind you that third goal for NTC, scored by number 10, Ellie Gavaz. And fourth goal for NTC, scored by number 2, Jessie Williams. Jessie's second goal, the score, NTC. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the women's champion, NTC.
Terrible conditions, but that's football.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that at 3 o'clock we have the A Division Grand Final between Taruna and Olympia. In a few moments I'll be joined by Mr Michael Edwards, the successful coach of NTC, and we'll be having a quick discussion about the future of women's football here in Tasmania.
But you still saw that the standard of football is they want to pass it round, not just knock it long. And I think really the result of that is the development of the national curriculum over the last 5 years by FFA, and the fact that we're now trying to have a consistent approach to the way we prepare all the players, not just the girls, but across the country, the boys and the girls who are coming up through youth development.
Michael, that very easily leads me on to the possibility. We've seen there have been in the Women's League teams which are not necessarily associated with A League teams. For instance, in Canberra there's a women's team which did very well in this season, which is just concluded. The possibility of a W League team based in Tasmania with the nucleus of the squads you see playing in Tasmania. What's the chances of that in the not too distant future?
Well, I mean, FFA do have a plan for the development of the game, and coming out in, I believe in May, there is a strategic plan for the women's game. So it'll be interesting to see where they're heading with the number of teams for the W League and how they're going to increase it. But I have heard that in the recent months or so there's been discussions about expansion. So I'd like to think through maybe the next 3 or 4 years we're actually looking to have a team in a position to come into a W League.
Well, it'd be very nice to think so, Michael, and who knows, one day this elusive A League team for Tasmania might get here. We'd all be very happy about that, I'm sure.
I think we would, and I think what would really help if we're actually told maybe a timeline. If it is going to be 2016, 2017, well let's have that in front of us so we know how we can move forward. At the moment, when it's just sometime in the future, we're not actually preparing for anything, we're not doing anything to develop the infrastructure necessary. But I think if we can get FFA to at least commit to say 4 years' time, whether that be W League or A League, then we can start to progress in a definite manner towards it. So it's something to look forward to.
Michael Edwards, a successful coach at NTC. Michael, thank you for your time this afternoon. Thank you for an excellent game of football. And I know you want to get down to the beach with the girls so they can relax after the game. Congratulations to you and your team. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.